Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Enter Crypto, where every single day I keep you informed and fully up to date on all things crypto. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then like, subscribe, and click on the notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. So today we're going to be talking about Worldcoin. We're going to cover an article from the Financial Times. It's titled Sam Altman's Worldcoin Crypto Project Begins Its International Rollout. So as always, guys, we'll quickly read through the article and then we'll comment after. So Sam Altman's crypto project, the Worldcoin Foundation, is rolling out its services globally, even as the company co-founded by the OpenAI chief faces a regulatory pushback in the US. The Berlin and San Francisco-based startup announced on Monday that its technology included its Worldcoin token, a cryptocurrency traceable on the blockchain that requires users to first prove their identity, and it'll be available in 35 cities across 20 countries. Central to the effort is an eye-scanning physical orb. I'll just say that again. So, central to the effort is an eye-scanning physical orb, which Worldcoin's founders say is necessary for a future in which distinguishing between humans and robots becomes increasingly challenging due to a surge in artificial intelligence technology. Once users have proved they are not robots, they can be issued with one of the company's tokens. But the company's goals face being stymied by US regulators cracking down on digital assets based on fears over crypto being used as a vehicle for speculation and fraud. For this reason, Worldcoin tokens will not initially be available in the US. When we started thinking about this, we didn't think it would end up as World minus the US coin, and here we are, Altman told the Financial Times. I'd say there's 95% of the world's population not in the US. The US does not make or break a project like this. While Worldcoin's rollout comes as AI takes major strides forward, such as OpenAI's release of ChatGPT last year, it also coincides with an unprecedented period of tumult for digital tokens and the broader crypto sector. A crisis of confidence enveloped the industry last year, prompting the collapse of bellwethers, including FTX and Celsius, and leading regulators to issue a blitz of enforcement actions aimed at cracking down on speculative crypto projects. Despite the regulatory hurdles, investors poured roughly $250 million into Worldcoin, including venture capital groups Andreessen Horowitz and Khosla Ventures, internet entrepreneur Reid Hoffman, and prior to the collapse of his FTX empire, SBF. Alex Blania, Worldcoin's co-founder, said the company was limited in what it could say about its commercial ambitions because of regulatory scrutiny in the US. But the project will make money, according to Tiago Sada, who's the head of product at the company. All our products are for profit. There will eventually be a bunch of different wallets and experiences which will make money. Worldcoin has also outlined plans to hold on to about 20% of all tokens it issues, using their value to fund orb production and initial protocol development, ecosystem development, and maintenance. Altman admitted that eye scanning technology has a clear ick factor, but he is confident that with proper explanation, the company can attract users. On crypto, there have been a lot of bad actors, and that's a real shame. We have to earn people's trust, which is why we're explaining so much about how the technology works and the roadmap for decentralizing the company, he said. Now, there are so many things wrong with this project that it's probably one of the worst in terms of potential damage, crypto projects that I've ever seen. And the reason for that is that they are. Just think about this. They're gonna use this kind of orb to scan people's irises. They're gonna hold that data on their own servers, and then they're gonna use it to decipher whether you are a real human or whether you're an AI agent when you interact with social media, payment, whatever it is that you're interacting and doing online. They're gonna use that as sort of it's basically like a digital identity, and it's linked to your own eyeball. You can only imagine what kind of abuse this can potentially lead to further down the line. It's all very well now just saying, we're just going to we're doing it for this particular reason, but just because your intention to make things easy to distinguish between AI and a human being now this kind of technology can be, really, ransacked and abused later on down the line. And it will be, because as soon as governments get their hands on this kind of technology, it's a dream for any government to have this kind of information on its population. But the thing that I really don't like is that there is a financial incentive for people to go and register your eyeball, your iris data with this company. So if I decided to, if I thought, this Worldcoin is actually quite a good idea, I can go and have my iris scanned in one of these cities, and then they're going to pay me. They're going to give me some of these Worldcoin tokens, and then I can sell them for real money on an exchange, and everything's great. They permanently get to keep my data, and I'll obviously spend that money. But this is bad, because this is going to attract people in poor countries, in continents like South America and Africa, and developing countries where this is going to be a lot of money, and they're basically taking advantage of the poorer people of the world's data, and then offering them the money for it. Because if you're living in the slums in Bangladesh, and someone's going to offer you $20 to scan your eyeball, you're going to do it, because $20 is could be 2 months worth of work there. And not only are you going to do it, but you're going to tell all your friends about it, and everybody's going to be doing it. But that data stays on their records. If you live in a Western country where you don't need the money so much, you can take make a better decision as to whether you do this or not. Whereas in poorer countries, they're financially incentivized to do this. It's a much greater incentive for them. So to me, it's just unethical across the board. The whole idea is just terrible, and that is just this notion of this particular project. Apart from anything else, it's just in my opinion, it's just a scam. It's just designed for them to enrich themselves, and it's just got a really bad idea. And the fact that I'm even talking about this, and the fact that it's in the news, is also quite bad. And I do appreciate that I'm not helping by doing this, but I'm trying to make it just so that I'm trying to educate and trying to make it known for people why they do this. And this is just a project to enrich the founders, to enrich Sam Altman, because the more attention it gets, the more people talk about it, and even negative, even bad news is good for them, because it gets people talking about the project. It raises his profile. I know he already has a large profile anyway, but it raises the project's profile anyway, and everyone talks about it. And it just draws more money into it. And so there's loads of reasons why this is a terrible idea. My advice is to stay well away from it, well away. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found some value in this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow.